Nampak muka aku.
Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. So today we are going to continue our session with the third session. So how about your feeling?
I feel good today.
Yeah. Yeah, you're feeling good for today. So you are excited to do this session for today?
Yes, of course.
Yes,
Very
of
excited.
course.
Yeah, inshallah we hope that we can help you to cope your problem. Okay. So basically in today's session we will have some activities for you, the technique for you. But before that, maybe some of us quite don't remember our member's name and also our as a counselor name. So let me introduce first. My name is Hafiz and I will be your leader for today. And this is my co-leader.
Okay, my name Muhammad Amirun. Or you guys can call me Amirun.
Yes, Amirun. So how about you? Okay.
My name is Muhammad Syafiq. You can call me Syafiq.
Okay, my name is Arif Hassan. You can just call me Arif.
Okay, my name is Salman bin Baharin. You can call me Man. Okay.
Okay, man.
My name is Ahmad bin Nordin, and you can call me Thaqif.
Okay, so I hope you all can remember your member's name. So inshallah for the next session also we can continue to become more attractive for this session. Okay, so for today, let's relax and stay calm. So we are going to do some activity, but before that we want to take note about the confidentiality that you must participate for that. So Amirun can explain about our confidentiality for our session today.
Okay, before we start this session, it is important to remind all of you about the confidentiality. All things we discuss in this session regarding our topic are confidential, which means all this happen here cannot be taken up after the session. You are not allowed to talk about this or tell someone else. However, if any tendency, if you to harm yourself or harm others, we have to refer this to the third party, and also court order. Otherwise, it's only between only us. Okay.
Yes, just for this session only.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. That's the rule that you must to obey to follow for today, because we want to take as the professional. We want to help you to cope up the problem that you have faced before. Okay. So we hope that you can understand the rule and keep focused to our session today. Okay.
Also, I want to remind you about the ground rule. All members must follow. All members must follow the ground rule. You are encouraged to participate in this session and to give your opinion, and you must respect another opinion. Do you understand about the ground rule?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, very clear.
Yeah, ground rule. Okay, so as you can understand, you know the flow. Okay, let's start with the session. From the previous session, we have done some implementation for you guys to do the activity, right? Everyone have some homework that they need to do. So for today, we want to know about your progress based on your activity from past session, that you are committed to do the activity after you complete that session. Okay, so right now we want to know about your progress. So anyone interested? Okay,
Let
Salman,
me
you
start
can.
first.
Okay.
As you all know that my problem is on physical, and I want to be like a fit person. So what I have done for this, what I have done before, I go to a gym center and I seek for a personal trainer, and I do um, make 3 times per week to do some exercise and get some of healthy food, and that's my commitment so far.
So that your activity, does your activity that you doing from previous week help you to improve your physical? Like I mentioned about the motivation. Does that have some improvement for you after you do the activity? The activity.
Yes, of course. For example, like before this, I'm just workout alone, and when I enter the gym, there are many like personal trainer, so I see them, and it can boost my motivation and self-esteem also.
So you have a good activity that you have some motivation to do that.
And yes, absolutely.
Okay. So how about Arif?
Okay. As you know, my main problem or main challenge is I am quite weak in English. So I'm sorry at first if my English is broken. Okay. So the way that I find to improve my English level is I I s- I love to hear English songs. Besides, I also read English books, and beside that, also I start to watch English movies. And for your information, so far, my favorite movie is Harry Potter. So when I watch that movie, I turn on the subtitle, and not Malay subtitle but English subtitle. So it means that when I see on that subtitle, I not just can improve my English grammar, but at the same time I can improve my accent or slang to speak with other people. Yeah. So
So
far,
do you think that your activity improve
yes, of
your
course.
English?
I think all the progress that I've done before can improve my English level to be a better level.
Or that's a good contribution for you.
Yeah.
As we mentioned that you seem like a weakness in English, but you are supposed to do the activity like watching movie, like looking for the grammar, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and then can we start for the Syafiq?
So as you know, I have a little bit of problem when speaking in public, especially for me as a student. I have problem presenting in front of others. I sometimes get anxious. So for me, I cope up this situation by from the night. I will make some preparations. For example, some script so that I can practice first before tomorrow lessons. So I think with that way I can be more ready, and also I have more idea to follow to make a good sentence.
Yeah,
So-
that's a good advantage for you, right? So your motivation also seem like to increase
Yes.
when you do the activity. So and then Thaqif.
Oh, as you know, my problem that I face is in relationship problem. I have kita kata berkeinginan to have to fall in love with a woman, right? All of us.
Mhm.
So as you know, I am very shy person. So it will difficult for me to go talk with any woman that I have crush on since primary school, middle school, and also in university. So the activity that I implemented when I go to win then second session, I same as Syafiq. I try to write a script and practice it in front of the mirror and try to see how my impression, how the face that I look when I go talk to a woman. So but it slowly build up my confidence actually, as I really prepared to go to talk to any woman that I have a crush. So yeah, I practice it with jot down the script.
Yeah, so that's a good assumption that he doing, like Thaqif has doing some great job for his exercise, for his activity. So you all guys did a great job for implemented the activity and do that from the past. But may I know there is some quite different, like your motivation. How about your motivation right now? Your like I think I mean the like right now, what's your level of motivation?
May I go first?
Okay.
So like before, my self-esteem or my motivational is very low. As I mentioned before, I was a shy person. But then when doing the activity that we discussed previous session, and just as mentioned, I practice it in front of the mirror. It slowly built my motivational and self-esteem, and I'm more confident than usual. Like I have a crush on my classmate member, but I didn't. I was afraid to go approach her. But then like now this is Sem 3, right? So this is the first time, like this Sem is the first time I go talk to her by doing the practice that I do. So it's good for me. The motivation is good for me.
So I want to ask you, you do the nice action. I want to ask you, who your person who support you to do that?
Oh, the person who support my my action, right? So of course my family member, they give a fully support, as they say that in university I all a grown up man, so there no need to shy when we try to approach a woman that we like. So they give a fully support that say that I have a good physical look, so there no problem for me to go approach a woman that I like. So as my roommate member also give a good advice, give a good spirit for me to be a better person, like confident when go to approach a woman.
So I can see your family member have a big supporter for you do this kind of action.
Yes.
And your friend also involved in this this action.
Yeah.
Okay. So regarding to the Thaqif problem, I think you all have some high motivation after you do the activity.
Yeah.
But for today, we want to improve more about your confidence, your commitment to do some tests in order to improve your problem, your goal that you want that you want to be, you desire. So in today's session, we will do some activity for you, which is will be explained by Amirun.
Okay. Okay. So for this session, we will to do the some activity today. We will discuss about a new plan and try to implement for all you guys.
Yeah.
Actually, for this session, we will use WDEP system. Do you know this technique?
No.
No.
WDAP system.
Okay. If you don't know, I will brief you about this WDEP system. So this WDEP system that combine what you want, or we can call it your goal, combine what the action or what you're doing to get to or to achieve the goal. And then we as a counselor try to evaluate whether the action is effective or not, whether if it's working or not. From this, we want to know your behavior, change or feeling from what you're doing. So maybe you can hide can improve your motivation. Okay. If doing plan but does not working or effective, we're gonna proceed with the new plan, and we're gonna try to give you some solution or some plan. After this, we discuss together.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about your W, your one, or in other words, like your goal that you want to set up. You have problem, right?
Yeah.
That problem. But can you explain to me what are really you want to be for your for your life, or maybe for your future, like your goal right now, your desire. Can anyone volunteer? Okay.
So based on my problems, so what I really want is to be able to speak in front of the public without trembling in fear or without that's
see.
like that. So I want to avoid all of that. So that's why I come to this counseling session to find out a way how to counter that situation.
So you want to cope your problem in terms of your speaking, right? Because public speaking for me, it maybe for other people it's so hard for the first time, right? But we can make some plan, we can help you to cope this question. So for Arif,
Okay, for me, as you know, I'm not good in English, right? So my main goal right now is I want to be a great person or a great student, especially when I'm presenting in front of the class. Like, for example, I am IIUM student. Even I am IIUM student, but my course is IRK. As you know, IRK is the main language is Arabic, not English. But certain subject use English, like history or Ungas and others. So I think with all the progress that I have done before, it may help me to be a better student with a good English level. And in conclusion, I found that I be more confident when I'm presenting in front of the class or in front of the camera in online class.
yes, that's your goal, to improve your public speaking, your English level,
Yeah.
right? And Syafiq want to improve his public speaking in front of people.
Okay. Okay.
You want to go first or?
Okay.
Step.
Okay. So can you share with us what do you want?
For me, my goal for now is I want to having a healthy lifestyle, which is I want to get a ideal BMI, and I want to get more fit to my physical. This is because I think when I remind back in my childhood, I have a lot of problem, especially health problem, like it's hard to me to breathe, asthma, and that thing make me like I'm not having a good lifestyle. So from that, I think that it is important to me to have a healthy lifestyle, and that is my goal for now.
So that was that was your goal, want to improve your physical attribute
Yes.
for the by doing your exercise. And then how about Thaqif?
So as my problem was having a difficulty in relationship, so yeah, my goal is want to get into the relationship. Actually, I want to be like everybody else, to have a partner, to have someone to talk, someone to love, someone to in every routine day, having a text message like that. So yeah, my goal is to have a partner, but the obstacle is that I am a shy person, but yeah, I try to improve slow, and yeah, I try to get into a relationship. That's like Syafiq say. That's why I came to this counseling session to get a solution to how to get a relationship lah.
So,
Okay.
so you want to be someone who love you,
Yeah.
someone who appreciate you.
Yeah, someone who love me and appreciate me like everybody else. Yeah.
Okay. So what you're feeling right now? Do you feel like lonely, or
It's not like I feel lonely. Actually, I have good friends that always there for me. But we, a man, we have that, you know what, like fitrah to
yes.
love and be loved. So I not say that I'm quite old, but this is the phase that when we get into the relationship phase, fast relationship, and so I want to try a new thing. Yeah.
Yes.
So there was a good advantage for you. The goal that you want to set up, you all have goal to be implemented in our activity now. So basically, in for this time, we want to help you with but before that, we want to ask you about the plan. The plan you have done before. Can you list? Let's clarify. Can you list just simple action that you have done before? Can we start?
Do you mean what I have done?
Yeah, just simple. Okay.
So like I said before, I made a preparations before the day of presentations. I made some addition information, so that I can give more explanation on the main points on the slide that I will present. So that what I do. I make preparation, and sometimes also I practice to speak alone to make me feel more safe with what I already prepared.
So Arif.
Okay, for me, based on the previous actions that I've done, I love to watch the movies, English movies, and listen to English songs. And I think I can conclude that I love to do all the English entertainments in my daily routine in order to improve my English. So I think yeah, that's my progress that I will stick with.
How about Ahmad?
Okay, about me, actually I'm divide my plan into two, which are the first one is about exercise, and the second one is about food consuming. So about the exercise, I do the exercise at least 2 times per week, and about the food, I take like diet food, so it can help me to make sure that what I eat and what I consume can affect more on my progress. That's all.
Okay. And you?
So what I do, as I mentioned, like Syafiq also, I jot down the script that I want to talk to any woman, and I practice it in front of the mirror, so that I will not be awkward when I try to talk to them. And also it's a bit shy to say it, but I also look the video like psychology that, you know, to train, to expose the how to want to get into the relationship like that. So actually it's work for me. It's work. When I look the video, it give me some idea when try to approach the woman lah, talk to them.
Okay, the reason why I want to ask about your doing, because we want to know that what you are trying to achieve and what you are doing right now, is that better or not. So in this in this time. So from your activity, Syafiq, you have mentioned that you have some difficulty in public speaking, and then you come out with your activity that you have done. How about the activity? Did that work for you?
Actually, it doesn't work that much because from previous class I have present, so I make the progress with the preparations, but I still a little bit trembling at my hand, so it is not help that much yet. So I think I need to find another alternatives or so.
Let's say, do you find some motivation from your friend maybe to improve? How
Yeah,
about that?
especially my roommates. They also they always support me to just be relaxed in front of the others, because it is just a simple presentation. But I am a spontaneous person. So long time ago I always spontan in the present, but this time there are so many people in front of me, so it makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, we see that you still like interest to do the activity, but in some time you feel like you are struggle to make that in frequently, and you state that you want to find some alternative. Okay, for Harith.
Okay, for me, I realized that all my actions or the progress that I've done before, it's quite helped me to improve my English. But at the same time, I realized that in order to improve my English, I have to practice it by myself, like involve with the audience, like practice to speak with other people, with friends. So I think I will practice more to improve my English.
So that's work for you.
Yeah, it's great work. But but right now I still find the new ways how to improve.
Or you want to
Yeah.
find a new way.
Yeah, solution.
Okay.
Okay. So about Salman, you say you jogging, you exercise. So I want to know how you to commit to do that.
So far for me, the thing that I do right now is have a good effect on me. I feel the effect, like now compared to all myself, I think I more energetic person, and it is good for me. And but there are some what we call it, to have a consistency in what I'm doing. It's not I can do, but I think maybe I can do it slowly and steady. So later on I will make sure that it's consistency. And the problem maybe it's come from my friend. Maybe so they asked me to have a dinner, like to go to maybe fast food restaurant. So this is difficult to me to say no to them. But yeah, sometimes I go also, and it is, I think it is not good for me lah.
Okay.
So does your friend like give some negative effect for your action based on your activity you are doing before?
What I can say, they support me, but sometimes they think that you waste your time, because they don't see any difference on my physical. That's all.
Okay, so how about Thaqif? What are you feeling? What are you thinking after you have done your exercise to complete your task and then to achieve your goal? Do you try to achieve your goal? I can see, but how about your thinking?
Do you
Based
think
on
do you
what you
think
do.
your action really help you in to get close with you?
Let's see. I think want to compare before. I think right now is better lah. The present is the better. Maybe I cannot talk with a woman a very long period because I will get nervous. But it have improvement. So I think I do a better job. But yeah, like Syafiq say, I need a better plan lah. Not just by practicing the script in front of mirror and looking the video or psychology how to attract a woman will help me to get a girlfriend, I think. So yeah, I think I need a better plan lah.
So it mean you don't satisfy with your progress actually?
It's not like I didn't satisfy, but I need something, something
Better.
spark, something
Better.
spark that can get me to have a better conversation with a woman smoothly, not like awkwardly.
So after that we can go find the new plan or solution.
So, for the session, you have know your feeling, your activity that you have done, and then you come out with a strategy. But sometimes we ask you about your feeling, your thinking based on that activity that you have done.
Yeah.
So Syafiq has different quite similar with Arif, but in terms of his public speaking, you want to speak clearly, clear more on people, while Harith has some struggle to complete his English proficiency. So he tried to come up with his activity, but I think both of you seem to have alternative plan that we will try to discuss about this. And Salman, you quite attractive for you are motivated to do the exercise. I see your progress. You have mentioned about that, and you feel feel good and feel dedicated to do that activity. Even sometimes I see you might have struggle sometime from your friend, from your surrounding, but it's okay. But for this term, we will try to implement a new idea, or maybe you want to stick the plan, but we will give you some education, motivation purpose for you. So we will try to help you. And for Thaqif, for the relationship, I think that you have a good contribution that you want to improve your relationship. You want to, maybe you have crush on someone, right? And you have some want to friend with women. So for me, I think it's a good contribution also for you. But today we will going to implement for you some plan, a plan that will help you out. Maybe for this session we try to come out you with the best activity for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So for Syafiq, you say you want to be the outspoken, not shy in the public. So so maybe anyone have a volunteer to suggestion a new solution to Syafiq?
In terms of public speaking, maybe you all can help him for find alternative. You might have some experience
Some
that
suggestion.
help him.
I can try. So the problem that Syafiq have faced is public speaking, right? And he have difficult to talk in front of public. What I can say is try to be socialize with other more, as you know, when we attend or we get to know the other people, we be more comfortable and like to is not afraid to talk. I think when if you keep doing like isolate yourself from the society or from the people, so it will be difficult for you to do a public speaking. It will be hunted you. So try to be social life with other.
Okay. May I add some more?
Okay, you can add.
Alright. What I can say, when we do presentation, the key is to be a relax. So, from my experience, I do breath exercise. Have you heard about it?
I don't.
The breath exercise is like we take a breath in like 1, 2, 3, and we stop for 5 seconds, and then we exhale like 1, 2, 3, something like that. So I think it can improve your nervousness and
Be more relaxed, right?
You can be more relaxed on that.
Yeah.
I agree with the Salman. Like me, want to do something. I want be to relax to make sure this all thing if be done perfectly. So you need to relax to make sure you can get it what you want to.
I think I can use what Salman has opinion. With the breath technique, maybe I can stop my trembling, and I can have a better voice to speak in front of the others. And I also want to try Salman technique, which is talk in front of the mirror. I haven't done that yet, so I want to try that. Maybe it can help me in some way.
So that means you want to try another plan, so that your plan, you want to talk to the mirror and you want to exhale, inhale too
Right.
for the okay. But can I ask, if you do this activity, does it make you to become realistic? Like I mean the contribution that you will give to this activity. What your level of contribution? What are you think about that? If you want to do this activity,
I think by doing these preferred activities by Salman and Thaqif, I think it can help me in many aspects. For example, my trembling. So I think by doing the breath technique by Salman, I think it will contribute more on my solution for me to be a better speaker in front of the others.
so you stick to that plan. You
I will try.
set the goal that you want to make that that activity. So for the Harith, he also want to give want to discuss about the alternative plan that we can share to him in terms of his English problem proficiency. So who want to be a volunteer to give some plan for him?
For me, to improve my English, he already watch movies for the improvement, but I also watch movies, but when there's subtitles is on, so the vocabulary that I don't know, I will jot it down on a note on my note, so that every time I found that word, I will remember the meaning of the word, so that it can improve my vocabulary.
You can try, Harith. But before this, you have mentioned that you have watching movie, right?
Yeah.
But how about you see the subtitle?
Yes.
You see the subtitle, but do you recognize the word that below?
I think I don't do that. The suggestion that he given, I don't do before. So I think after this, I might take down the note of the new words that I found in the subtitle to improve my grammar.
So do you want to contribute to do your activity, your plan, to take note the
Yeah,
vocabulary.
I will try to do that to improve.
Okay, so you are confident to do this activity
Yeah.
for the plan. Okay.
How about you? Thaqif, do you want to stick a plan? Stick.
I think stick with the plan that I have already do. No, I want to add more. I think I try to approach a woman by trying to text her like I didn't do before. I didn't do that before. The Arif problem, right?
Problem.
Sorry. I understand. So sorry. Actually, I didn't have any plan, but I have something to say. Like a previous session, we can see how Arif have a problem with his English, but now I can say like he improved a lot. He English very good. Have a better pronunciation, and his talk very smooth. So he did a good job with his activity with this previous session. So yeah, I'm very proud to see there are a lot of improvement.
Yeah, we can see some improvement for his English. Right. Okay. And then we can
Okay.
continue.
Sorry for mistake, for my mistake. So how about you, Thaqif? Do you want to stick to current plan or you want to
Yeah.
change your plan?
Yes, like I just mentioned before, it's not just by try to talk to any girl that I like, or just watching a video, psychology, how to attract a woman like that. It's not give me a lot of improvement actually, but when we interest to any girl, it's not just how we talk, but it's one of them lah. But I try to try to want to text my crush actually, but yeah, by doing that, she can get me know me better, and I can get to know her better by doing texting. I think that's one way that I want to improve to make my conversation long, I think.
I think you can also join the group assignment with your crush, so that you can have many time to spend time with her, to know each other.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, to get to know her better. Yeah, I will try to persuade her to get into my group.
Okay. So how about you, Salman?
What I can say from Thaqif issue, maybe Thaqif can contact with the best friend of his crush. So from there, Thaqif can know what his crush like, what the personality of his crush, and so on. So from that, Thaqif can prepare more to know about her crush.
Yeah, what she like and what she dislike, right?
Oh yes.
I think that's a
So
good
that you can
way.
get more information about her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
From
I didn't think before,
their
but
best friend.
That's a good way.
Okay. You guys give some a good plan for him. Also for Harid, right?
Yeah.
And you guys want to stick to the plan, your current plan, or you want to change also?
For me, I say that I stick to the plan, but I add some. I add one of another plan. So it's a new plan, I think.
Okay. So as we know, you have developed. You want to stay to the current plan and also want to find some alternative plan. So from this plan, we know that your activity, like we have mentioned just now, we want to know about your your rate for your motivation to do this plan, because we know that you all in our session we discuss about your motivation, your assumption to the confidence, your commitment to do the plan. So in order to know your current plan, so we want to know about your rate. How you think that you rate from 1 to 10? How about your contribution you want to do that? Okay, can we start?
Do you mean the rate for
Yeah,
to do the
your rate to
new
do the
alternative plan?
plan.
I think to try this new plan, I can rate about 8 per 10, I think, because there are already many technique that I use. So these alternative plans can be more helpful. So I think I can give 8 per 10.
Okay, so how about Arif?
So the question means that after we try the new ways, right, to so I think about 7 to 8 I rate.
7 to 8.
Yeah, because I need to practice more on the new ways that have suggested before.
So do you guys want to commit this plan? And
Yeah,
because you
because-
give some height.
Yeah,
So
because our problem is also quit same.
Okay.
Oh, me.
Your okay.
Me, how I rate? I think I can give 8 also, like Syafiq, because I already try to talk to my crush, and then it's not a big issue to text her. Yeah, I think I can give a try, and like someone say, ask her best friend what she's like, what she dislike, to know her personality, so it suit me or not. So I can give her 8.
So how about Salman?
Alright, for me, my rating is 10 per 10 maybe,
10.
Very
high. because I have no problem to do that what I want to plan, and I will stick with them, and I enjoy it. That's
So
all.
that means the commitment you done, no matter plan what you do, no matter activity that you have done, the commitment is very important for you.
Yeah.
So I want to give some motivation story about one person. Do you know Elvis Presley? The singer from American.
No.
If you
No.
might guess, he was very famous singer in American.
Yeah.
But there's some story about him before. You know, he like you. He has some failure. Like he very failed to do the task, the activity. But then he achieved to the goal, and his goal, he want to be a singer, and then right now he was a legendary American singer. So do you know the story about him when he was child, and maybe around in middle school? His teacher really really don't want to see him because he want to be a singer. He joined the sing club, right? But the teacher does not accepted him to become the singer for his school. But then he tried to another activity, like we said, he joined the recorded session. He think that the recorded session might be a good contribution for him to achieve his goal, to become a singer. So he tried to make a recorded version, and then he give the recorded version to the singer company. As I want to say, he has one activity that he think he cannot do, but then he changed to another activity. It's okay. We don't have to think much about the goal, but we think about how we want to achieve that goal. Okay.
Yeah.
So for after he sent the recorded version, and then that company called him to become a singer for that company.
Yeah.
And then the rest of his story start. He right now as you see, Elvis Presley was very famous and legendary singer. So what I want to say is the lesson that we get from his, no matter how who the person you make it as idol, right? So everyone have some failure, some fail to do the activity, the plan that he want to do. But why not we change the plan? We try to come up with the situation, with the new plan that suitable for us. Like Salman said that he think that his exercise, his like jogging, like for example, right? So he tried to manage and stay commit to do that. That was a good improvement, and we can see his improvement right now. So for Hari and also for the Syafiq, you have a new plan that your member just said, but you need to commit to do that. So you can try to do that and stay learn about your commitment level, despite you are thinking too much about your goal. Yes, you may think about your goal, but we know we need to find some solution, some better ways to achieve your goal.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Amirun, maybe you have some to speak about this.
Maybe all you guys have understand what Hafiz say,
Yeah.
right? So I did not to add anything.
Can I add something?
Okay, you can add.
By the story that you just tell us, the story that what I can emphasize is whatever the phase, what the problem that we have, we cannot give up
Yes.
on what we do. If we fall, we come up with another plan, and we fall and we come up another plan. So yeah, we cannot give up until we achieve our goal, right? So
Yes.
it's a good story that you just share with us. So I thank you.
So you take that story as your aspiration, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we do have some motivation, some quite low, but then you can come out with the improvement based on your plan. So I think for the today's session, we will try to come out your activity, and inshallah for the next session, we will try to digest and identify your activity from this session. You want to do this activity, right? So we can discuss about this activity. So if we may not like easy, we can stop first for the session. But before that, you have any question to say before we end the session?
I have. I want just for the last. I want to say thank you to everyone, to counselor, to my partner, to hear to hear my problem today, and I feel released, and I feel thank you so much.
Okay, that was my appreciation.
Yeah, same for me. I would like to thank our counselor and the members because you just share your problem, just give me an advice and opinion for me to improve my issue that I have faced. So thank you. I hope that you all can mengatasi your problem also. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, if you don't have any question to say, we can conclude that this session. I want to identify that we all as the counselor, we will try to help you. But the important was about yourself.
Yeah.
You are the person who responsible to improve your level of commitment or anything, the activity you want to achieve. So I think we can stop here, and we can start with the tasbih kafarah and suratul al-asr.
Subhanallah bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.